Everybody, welcome back. We're doing another Undecember video. We got a quick tips video for those skill runes. You can do this with link runes as well, but the long and short of it is you don't have to stress too much about building one up in particular and thinking, you know what, I don't know if I want to build this one up or not, and then later find out, oh shoot, I wish I would have built that one up instead. I will preface this by saying the only reason to not do what I'm about to show you is if you think you want to keep two skills. Like if you want to build one up and then later decide you want to have another one stronger. If you want to later have both of those skills, what I'm about to show you gets rid of the original one. So ignore this if you think you want to keep both of them. But if you don't want to stress about building a certain rune up and just think, you know what, if I find something later, I'm just going to transfer everything to that, I got you in this video. So let's check it out. I recorded this previously. I am out at my Lady Pauline, the Mystic. You can see that I'm in the rune area here, and I am looking at, I just got Piercing Arrow. Now, what I did in this one, there's two methods to do this. One is the long way, which I'm showing you right here, and is probably a waste of some resources, versus what I'm going to show you after this, which is probably the better and faster way, or at least less resource intensive way to do it. So what I'm doing here is I just got Piercing Arrow, which you can see here. And to date, I've built up Spread Shot, just because I was playing with Spread Shot, wanted to play around with things and blah, 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 blah. So, but you can see that the way that my runes, the colors are set up are different, right? So in my Spread Shot, I've got 2 greens and 2 reds. In my Piercing, I've got 3 greens and 1 red. Now I built up again that Piercing Arrow through the enchant, through using the essences that kind of give you different randomized colors and locations. That's the part I don't know if you necessarily want to do. If you've got a skill that you're already using, like I've got in Spread Shot here, and you like the locations of your colors to link to your other runes, then you can do something that, again, I'm going to show you later. But just say you didn't and you just don't really love it, but you want to transfer all 14 of these levels right here into this new skill rune. All you got to do is you just go to your Mystic and you click on, you bring in the rune that you want to upgrade, and you'll still have your other one over here. And you unequip it, make sure it's in your bag, and you just literally drop it in. So you can see I'm clicking, I'm just looking at stuff, I'm reading, register an element. I'll go over here, I right click this, it's there, and you can see it pops it to level 14 immediately. It's like, okay, so as I'm doing this, I was at level 1, and we'll get it, come on, level 1. As soon as I pop it in there, it's gonna level it up to level 14. So you can use that old rune to drop all the levels and resources you put into this one. Now again, caveat, I will lose this Spread Shot rune after I do this. It is gone, it is toast, you've been warned, but if you wanna not stress about necessarily building something, don't. You can literally take it all, build it up, and bring it into here. So that way you don't have to worry about saving all your mats. I go in here, you can see the gold cost is none. I just do it right away. It's just like, it's literally transferring it there. I'm like sitting here thinking about like, do I want to do this? Does this make sense? I don't know. Yeah, I mean, to me it does, because that way, you know, maybe you don't have as many essences or whatever you want to build up. Now, again, if you want to have multiple builds or maybe have different characters that you want to build up and farm, then sure, don't do this. But I think this is a good mechanic to be able to build something up. And again, there it goes. It's gone. Now I've got my level 14 Piercing Arrow for this. As a side note, after this, once I got more comfortable, you can see I came in here and started dropping, upgrading these normal runes into magic runes. So I made that, built that one up. Don't judge my tree here. It's just sort of trash where I drop a bunch of stuff into it. And I'm still building it, but I do it with my Toxic Flame as well. So I'm still trying to get these things synced up. I want to get some more reds and all that, but I'm showing you this so that you can feel comfortable and just upgrading some of these without too much stress. One other thing here is you can use your other skill runes. Like I dumped some stuff into some skills that I just was playing around with. So I'm like, I'm never going to use these. You can use those again, just to level it up. Like I said, anything above level 1, you can just drop in there and level up to get more levels on the rune that you want. Now, the reason this isn't working right now is because I'm just not high enough level to build it up. So it'll keep you from doing that, but something else to keep in mind if you want to build these runes up. Okay, the other way to do this, you can just go to your alchemy table. What you'll do here is you just have to wait a little bit. But in the lower section here, you can see that there is basically this little transfer, and you can do transfer skill rune or transfer link rune, and the one you're going to transfer from and to. So what I'm doing here is, because I'm now switching from elemental more to a projectile, I'm taking my release element, which you can see I built up to level 13, and I've already got the actual colors and the locations of that rune set for fine for now. I want them, of course, I'd love them to be bigger, but they're fine for now. And then I want to transfer all that to my marksman skill, because that's more for my piercing arrow. So you can see, as I did that, here's my level 1. It's telling me what I'm going to end up with as a new marksman skill rune. So I'm going to take everything from this release element and put it in here. And again, I lose my release element after this. Okay. And you can see, well, I'm in the way here, but you can see it's going to take 10 minutes. So that's what you got to take. It doesn't take any time besides that, or it takes 10 minutes. Doesn't cost anything. Doesn't cost any of these materials. You just go through, you click it. It's all free. And then I'm going to get the one that I want in the build that I want. But again, warning, 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 my release element is gone. So if I ever want to go back to that, no, I can't. But again, I'm now not worried about my resources. So now it's just, you can see up here, 10 minutes, I'll get it back and then drop it into my build. So I go back to my alchemy table. I actually get this thing. I receive it. It's complete. Yay. I put it in my actual build. So that way now I can use that as a buff anytime I'm potentially going to use my piercing arrow abilities, which I use, it's my main skill. And that's what this game really is about, is having main skills, knowing what to drop with them, or use to buff with them, and what to link them on. One last thing I'm going to throw in this video before I go is, at some point you're going to get some unstable link runes. I didn't know what to do with these, but if you come to the alchemy table and you come to this second drop down, do a normal link rune, you can drop all 3 of these in here, and it'll eventually build into something else. I didn't know what these were doing. I thought it was wasted bag space, something I'm going to need at some point. Again, it doesn't cost anything to craft. I'm going to click on this. I'm going to get whatever I'm going to get. It's 10 minutes. We'll see what it is. But it's nice to be able to know that that's something in there that you can get. So appreciate you guys checking this out. Hopefully this helps you feel more comfortable in your builds. You can see that now I've got all of this different stuff in here. My DPS isn't high yet. I need to refine some things, but I feel a lot better. Well, and I'm about to drop my marksman build in there. But you can see that when I use that, it'll help buff some of these other ones. I like the game. It seems fun. The build abilities that they have in it are basically endless. So if you've got any builds that you like, let me know. I'm using the marksman and toxic flame, trying to get a whole bunch of speed on there, building up some of those runes. And at some point, you can see I've got another piercing arrow in there. I'm going to try to get that one to be, 6-sided rune. So at some point, hopefully I'll see if I can get that. So if you want to see more Undecember videos, or just generally decent game content, at least I think it's, my mom tells me it's decent. I don't know. She's kind of biased though. I'm still going to be covering this game until I decide if I really like it or not, or if something else pops along. Let me know what you think. Comment section below. Come join the Discord, which is listed in the description below. Hammer down like buttons, notification bells, all that sort of stuff. Until next time, I hope you have a wonderful day.